You know, old head told me one time, you gotta follow your heart. Yeah. Told that nigga music is my life. Dreams come true, you just gotta put that work in. We ain't clocking out, every moment niggas working. Eliminate the squares if your circle isn't working.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name is FadeZ Ethan and welcome to a new video on the channel. What I've got for you guys today is a tutorial on how I made this epic Fortnite Battle Royale starter thumbnail. As you can see, it looks absolutely amazing. The lighting's a bit off, but I did forget to I did mess up the exposure a bit and the vibrance. But if we turned, I suppose if you turned, we just keep that all on. But this is what we're going to be making today, so I'm just going to close all of them down. So if you guys don't know what Fortnite is, excuse me, it's a Battle Royale type game. It's not actually fully Battle Royale type game. It's actually like a survival game, but they implanted the Battle Royale side to it. So it's been blowing up quite a lot at the moment. So I thought I might show you guys how to make a thumbnail. So what we're going to do is go to File, New, and the resolutions are 1280 by 720. Keep the resolution at 72. I don't know why I said resolution, I meant dimensions. And then just click OK. And I'm just going to use the picture I had of this one. You can just type in Fortnite Battle Royale gameplay, and it should pop up with, suppose we put it like, where is it on this one? Okay, so if I just line it up with the character, so as you guys, right, there you go. So right, so, and that is the image put into place. We're just gonna get out of it. So once you've done that, you can just double click that and click delete, and this is your background. What we're going to do is duplicate the background and hide that, hide the little check mark, and just get the pen and literally just go around the whole image like that, just missing the person, and delete it. I have to create a vector mask because my Photoshop's messed up. But now what we can do is, I didn't do this last time, I just used a pen and went around the whole person. But if we use the quick selection tool, we can select most of the person and just click layer via copy. And now we have a more, now we have a more like rounded, now like the person's more cut out. We could just just gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that, get rid of that. I don't know why I could have just used a rubber for that. Get rid of them. Oh. So this is where I have messed up. As you can see, that bit is not like fully. Yeah, that's it. Just there. Now I'll do it. Sorry for this. It's tedious, but once you've pretty much finished the main side to it, so we're just going to delete that. Well, make sure you're on the actual layer which you're deleting it from, and then just click the bits that you're doing, like so, and just get rid of that. Scroll up. Okay, now we can use the rubber tool. Make sure the hardness is at 100, because it's going to be a lot easier to like rub away the excess crap. and it does look a bit like shady, not shady, but messed up around the edges. As you can see, there's a bit of green in some places, so we will fix that, and I'll show you a quick way to do that instead of just going around it all with like a brush tool. So you can hold control and click that, and then click select, modify, contract, and contract by like 1. Oh.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
No, you don't want to contract it by 1. Just get the selection tool and just select the whole of the image. Okay, like so. Make sure it's all selected. Once it looks all selected, go to select, modify, then click contract. Contract it by 1. Oh, for God's sake. We'll just click feather the radius. Okay, so it has like sorted out the problem with it. And once you've done that, just add it back, and as you can see, it's just a cutout of the lady. There we have it. And what we're gonna do now is we could just do the effect on the woman. So we're just gonna click control, click that, select, modify, and expand it by 10. Oh, okay. So if we zoom in, it seems there's a bit like there. So just want to get so just expand that. Alright, there we go. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, so we select it, it's good. So go to modify, expand by 10, create a new layer, and just backspace that. Oh, hold up. You want to get rid of this bit. Just by using this tool, just literally just go up and then get rid of that. Then just go up like that. Don't take this long to do this. And then just get rid of it like so. And the thing's cut out. And if we go to select, modify, expand by 10, then fill it in. Then we just drag that underneath there, put that on. As you can see, the image is looking decent. I actually used a brush, I used the pen tool. I used the marquee tool and just cut out a bit of her ass and then just put it into the leg so it gets rid of that. But I ain't gonna do it this time. You can if you want, but I ain't gonna bother. So it's just gonna click Control 0 if you'll let me. Oh, that's right. Okay. Ooh, jeez, that was loud. I'm just gonna turn down that. I don't know why it's at that. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the text. The text is really easy to do. We're just gonna go File, Open, and there's a paper tear. You can get it off Google. Just type in paper tear PNG. Save it into files. Make sure it looks like. Oh God. Well, obviously you can't see it, but if we just resize it. Make sure it looks like that. Make sure it's that one. Then just rotate it. And we're gonna click Control and wait for the marching ants. Then get the gradient and just pick like a dark blue, like that. That's the code. If you want to use that, use that. Then the black we're gonna swap for like a that type of blue. There's the code if you want to use it. And then we're just gonna go and fill in the design. I believe this one was a lot lighter. Like that. And then what we're going to do is get the text tool Make sure you're on like a white because it's going to stand out. Then get this font. It's called Luckiest Guy. If you just type in Luckiest Guy Google or Google Fonts, it'll come up. I don't think it's on the font because I didn't get off the font. But we're just going to type in best. As you can see, it looks like the Fortnite font. We're just going to type in best and rotate it like that. I suppose that'll do. Then duplicate that and move it along. And then we're just going to, in this one, put gun. So just get rid of that and just put gun. Oh. Like that. And then we are going to like put that in the middle bit and then just make it a bit smaller. We'll move best along and then gun along like that. So that's looking pretty decent. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to double click best, go to gradient overlay, click gradient, then I believe that's just like a white to grey something, and that's just one I use for that one. It's like a white to a grey, like a really light grey. And this one we're going to use the normal one, which is that one, and if we click that, we have that. So before you do anything, we're going to go into a drop shadow and we're going to up the opacity to 100. Change this, I believe, to 20. No, 10, 50, and 20. 10, 50, 20. I believe that was what it was. And we're just going to go 10, 50, 20 on this one. So we're going to drop shadow, boost that right up to 100, so it's 10, 50, 20. And there we have it. That's the setup for the text. We're just going to move both of them up, like so. And if we go back on there, that is a bit tilted. That's tilted a bit more, like so. And we're gonna move. You have to apply that and just move that up a bit. And we're just gonna click Control E to merge it because we've done the text. Next, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add the Fortnite logo. So go into Google and just search up Fortnite. I haven't saved it, so I just do it with you. Fortnite logo. And if we quickly go get that one, it would be quicker if it wasn't PNG. You can find ones that ain't fully PNG. That's gonna be a bit hard to cut out. Come on. There we go. Go on that one. Then find, yeah, we'll just use that one. Go that one. Copy. Paste it in. Use the magic wand tool just to get rid of the background. We can extend that by 1. Expand by 1. Then just put delete. So, resize that and put that in the corner, like so. And that can sit right there. That's decent. Okay, so that's looking good. What do we have down here? Okay, so down here we have a scar. So we're gonna drag a scar in. Oh, that's the main image. We want to drag it into the second one. So we're just gonna drag the scar into this one, and then Control T, hold Shift and Alt to resize to the same proportion, and that's looking pretty decent. We're going to double click it and we're going to modify the scar so it looks like a legendary one, or you can have a golden one. We'll do the golden one this time. So click the color, click color overlay, and get like a golden or whatever color you're doing. We'll just get that one, and change the blend-in mode to like overlay, like that. Okay. So now what we can do is go to stroke, and the stroke is going to be 1 or 2 pixels. 2. Then we're going to go outer glow. Then on the outer glow, we're going to boost up the opacity to the top. Change the color to like, oh god, we need to change it to like a yellowy color, like so. And then just bring up the spread, and bring up the size, like so. And there we go, that is a good color. We're just gonna get rid of these little things over here, and there we go. That is the legendary scar pretty much done. That's how you can manipulate a scar to look legendary. Then we're gonna go over to Google and just type up circle cross. Oh, for God's sake, can't spell cross. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna speed it up a bit. So we're just gonna click copy image, paste it in. It will be black, but you can just use the magic wand tool and just go like that. And click modify, expand, and expand it by 1. And then just get rid of the excess crap. Oh, actually, I think I've got one saved. It won't surprise me if I've got one saved. Yep, there we go. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we're just going to drag that into this one. We'll get rid of that one. Okay, so if we click Control U, we can just up the saturation a bit. I suppose we can change it to like okay, that'll do. So we're just going to resize this. Not too small, but like not too big. So if we flip back over to the main one, this stock one, we just get rid of that. As you can see, it is bigger. So we're just gonna is the scar bigger? Yeah, the scar's a bit bigger. So where's the scar? There we go. We're just gonna resize this a bit so it pops out. Okay, so this is where just the easiest bit comes. And oh, you don't want to move this scar, you just want to keep it there. So get the pen tool and go into the circle, then lower the circle's opacity down, and then as you can see, you can just cut out this little bit like so, and go down here and then just cut this out like so, and then join it up, and then right click, create vector mask, and then that will rub out, that will get rid of the image. Apply, then we're just going to up the opacity from that. It is messed up a bit here, and we'll just add a layer underneath. Just get the brush tool, lower down the opacity right to the bottom. No, up the hardness. You want the hardness to be a max. And just color. Oh god. Just want to color over it if you missed a bit. Like so it doesn't look so stupid. And once that's done, we are nearing to the end of the tutorial. We just need to do a bit more like colors, etc. I have a sunburst effect. You can get that on Google just by typing in sunburst effect. You don't have to use a sunburst, but I'm just going to use a sunburst. So I have it on soft light, and I have it right at the bottom underneath everything, and I have it on like 11. Oh, you can the max I'll put it on is 20, and that looks good. Keep it on soft light, make sure it's over everything apart from the background layer, and if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. In my opinion, it just makes it look good. Next, what we can do is this layer we're going to drag to the top. So So it's on the top. Next, we're just gonna highlight everything. Oh, we're gonna make a new layer first. And highlight everything. Oh, highlight everything, and then just drag that into the layer. Like so. Apart from the text, because you want to keep the text separate because it wants to pop out. Right? It wants to be above everything. And that's what we're gonna do. So, over the group 1, I'm just gonna rename this to main. Mina. Main. Okay. So over everything, we're just gonna add some like effects. So you can just click auto if you want, I suppose. I mean, I don't really know what that does. I've never really clicked auto. Just waiting now. Waiting. Okay, so if I hide. Alright, I suppose that looks pretty good. Use legacy. Oh god. Okay, I don't want to click auto again. I'm just gonna I'll just do my own. So I just up it to 14. Pretty decent. Okay. So we do that, then we get curves and just make a little S. Like so. Exposure, vibrance. Don't turn up the vibrance too much because it'll make the image look like orange. And you don't really want that. So just up it to like 11. Saturation. Bring it down. Bring it up by like 2 or something. Color balance, if you wanted to put it to like an orange or like a purple or something like that, you can, and add like the little spot effects, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep it like a base image like this. And exposure, I'm just gonna add a bit of exposure and a bit of gamma. Okay, so now you've done that, just make a new layer and drag that in. I can't use the Control G. That is a layer, that is a thing, so you just select it all and click Control G. I can't do that because I have a keybind which records a certain thing, which I will get to in another video. So once you've done your gun, pretty much what you can do now is just add some effects. So we're just gonna go create a new layer, click the brush tool, make sure it's on black, up the size to about 800 is a bit too big. Put the hardness on like 13, and then just go right down, up and down, holding shift. Oh, you don't want to do that bit though. Up and down, up and down. And then just lower the opacity, like so. Lower it to about 20. Next, create a new layer. Click X to swap your swatches down there. And then click about 3 times and just lower the opacity to like 30. And it brings out a bit of the image. Next, make a new layer and just go around clicking in random places about twice or something. Where it's going to click, like there on the gun, there on the ammo, there on the tree, on the dog tags, there on her head, and then just change that to like overlay, and it just brings out a cool little effect. Now what we can do is make a new layer above everything. Click Alt backspace, or depending on what you have, if it's like that, click Control backspace. If it's like that, click Alt backspace, and then click Control T, and then resize it. Click Control, and then click that thing. Click the thumbnail, and then click Contract, and then contract it about 10. Then get rid of that, and then just resize the image all the way up to there. Like that. Then change that to overlay, and then get the rubber tool, put it on like 11% on the hardness, make it bigger, and then just like rub away some parts like so, and then lower down the opacity like so. So that is pretty much done for this tutorial. If you have a little logo, you can put a little logo in there. I don't have a logo, so I ain't gonna put one there. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and comment what you want to do. Comment what you want to see next. What you could do, I suppose, is put like an arrow going there. That's what I'll do quickly. Arrow. Oh. Also, I will add something to it. Arrow PNG. This tutorial has nearly been 25 minutes. Come on. Oh, ow. Okay, so we're just going to copy that. We can get rid of the background just by using a wand. Oh, no. So, get a wand and just go around it like so. Then click on that, then get the gradient tool. Then get that. And then just choose like a blue. And then on this one, just choose like a lighter blue. And then just put the gradient on, like so. And then we can rotate it like that, just so it pops, just so it like slides in. I tell you what, we can just make it smaller, like that. And then go like that. So that looks decent. Then we can just add that underneath everything, like main. Oh, if you add something like that, it will go to the bottom. So just make sure you add it like that. So if you've done that and you have Magic Bullet Looks to plug in Magic Bullet Looks, just select everything, click Control, make a new group. Then drag everything into that group, like so. Then duplicate the group and click Control E to flatten the group into one file. And if you have Magic Bullet Looks, you can use this. If you don't, it doesn't really matter. It just gives it like a little warm effect to it. To the image, and we just wait for this to happen. Then we just get the lens distortion and just pop it out a bit, like so, and then just click finished, and it will like render and it will like pop out. I don't know why I'm pointing to the screen. I do not have my face cam on, and there we have it. So if I just check that, that's the old one, that's the new one. It just pops out, and if we go to image and click auto color, it just brings it up a bit. Auto contrast, it brings it up. Shift Control B is the thing, so if we just click Shift Control B, just click that a few times, it just makes the color, it just makes the image look a bit more warm. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment. That will really help me out, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.